Hello there, my name is Paulina and I study English every day for 30 minutes with outcomes advanced. Welcome aboard. So today is our second lesson, and before learning some new vocabulary, let's revise our yesterday vocabulary. We talked about cities and learned some words to describe them, describe the city and the city life. So let me remind you them. Dull, chaotic, compact, polluted, well-run, run-down, affluent, congested, sprawling, vibrant, spotless, hot and humid, safe and secure. And first of all, I want to speak a bit and to practice them. The best way to practice it is just to make it my own experience. How? How will I do? How can I do it? Yeah. By describing my own city, my hometown, which is Samara. My city is big, really big. The population is over 1 million people. We are located, let me show you. So this is my country, Russia, and here we are. Here is Samara. We look like a real heart on the map. We are located in the European part of our country. Well, what I can say, as in all big cities, life here is vibrant. So lots of restaurants, cafes, cinemas, 24/7, different nightclubs, just clubs. There are always lots to do here. I can't say that we have a dull city. No, not at all. Well, if it's well run or congested, from time to time, of course, it is congested and chaotic, especially at rush hours. But in general, it's well run for sure, as we have great public system of public transport. It works smoothly from my point of view, and I love the way transport exists in my city. Spotless or polluted? Well, okay, in most parts of our city, I think it's spotless. But as far as, again, it's a very big city, we have different areas inside the city. For example, Sovietsky area, like Soviet area. Well, okay, like October area. Okay, I can't translate this sense. Well, just imagine that the city is separated in different parts. And the condition of the buildings there is different as well all the time. So some parts are really affluent. We have really affluent areas where people are like, they like showing off. They like showing their cars, like Porsche cars and everything, and show in any way, in any possible way, their way of life and their status and everything. At the same time, we have quite a lot of places which are run down, unfortunately, with derelict buildings in bad condition, right? Which look almost abandoned. And that's why our city is usually called by tourists as well as the citizens the city of contrasts. And I have found actually some pictures to prove it. Unfortunately, though, these are not my photos, but still you can see what I mean. So on the one hand, we have such buildings as this one. Yeah, like I forgot the word. Skyscrapers, right? Not like ones in Abu Dhabi, for example, or Emirates, but still. At the same time, you can see such things as this one. You see, so quite a nice block of flats and a derelict building. right in front of it. So that's why our city is called a city of contrasts. Safe and secure, yes, for sure. I think my city is safe and secure as I can walk whenever I want, and be not be you know, not worrying about my safety actually. I can walk in the parks, in the streets. It's great. No one would approach me, I think. But maybe it's not worth it. Yeah, walking at night. Well, as for polluted, maybe, but I don't feel like we have like a cloud of fumes which you choke on, yeah, hanging over our city or something. No, I can't say so. And as for compact, I think our city is neither compact nor sprawling, because I've seen in my life more sprawling cities than are mine, but at the same time I can't name it compact. So it's something in the middle. Maybe today we'll learn this new word and to describe such places. Well, let's proceed to the next page, which is page 8 in the book. And today we'll learn some new words to describe city life. Let's look at this wonderful picture. I hope you can see it now. Yes, I see that you can see. So a real buzz about the place. I hope you know what buzz is, but I think it can be easily understood as buzz. Yeah, it sounds like bee, or a sound of a bee, right? Yeah, as it's flying. Yeah, that's why when everyone speaks about it, is buzz about the place. Everyone wants to get there and try the food or the service and everything. Sorry. So let's see. Again, vocabulary exercise. Check you understand the words and phrases in bold in the sentences below, then put these words into the correct place in the sentences. The first one is done for you. Oh, thank you. Okay. So let's see. Springing up. Yes, springing up. There are new businesses springing up all over the place. There is a real buzz about the place. Okay. The crime rate is pretty high. There are a lot of something, I guess, and shootings. Okay, this one I know actually. There are a lot of muggings and shootings. So mugging is an act when you no, not I I can't say so. The mugging is an act when someone steals from you, steals your things, your property, and shootings, you know. There is a big network of buses and trams. Wow, another way to say that transport system works smoothly is to say a big network of buses and trams, and it all runs very smoothly. Okay. Sorry for repetition, but it happens from time to time. The smog is awful. You have to wear a mask or you'd choke on fumes. This one I also know, actually. You'd choke on fumes. Okay, so the smog is a cloud of gas or something. If we say the air is polluted, it means there is a cloud of smoke hanging over the city like this, yeah? And you like it's like a fog, but it's not natural, yeah? It comes because of the cars, yeah, the cars, gas and everything. What you choke on fumes? Choke on fumes, it means you can't breathe because of the fumes and the smoke around. the car is just alone, just okay, they maybe just do something alone. Most of the time you might as well walk. The car is just crawl alone, I think, because crawl means when you okay, cats usually crawl before they catch a bird. They like crawl before they catch a bird. Well, that's it. There is a lot of conspicuous consumption with people something their wealth. If it's conspicuous consumption, people like showing off. Yeah, here it is. There's a lot of conspicuous consumption with people showing off their wealth. Okay, yeah, they want to show everyone. Actually, in Russia, it's called panty. So if you want to show off, if you this kind of person, if it has to do with you, it means you pantares. But it's not the lesson of Russian, sorry. It's just a way to have fun a bit. Next one. There's not a trace of litter anywhere. What a nice phrase. A trace of litter. Well, if okay, if I can explain the word trace to you. So if you walk and your feet, they leave the trace, your footprints. This is your trace, like this. Apparently you can get fined heavily for it. You can okay. What shall we put here? There is not a trace of litter anywhere, apparently. You can get fined heavily for dropping it. Okay, here we go. For dropping it. So if you drop any litter anywhere, you can get fined. You can get fined, but without B. You can get fined. Okay, so you will pay. And the last one, the area is a slum. A lot of buildings should be just be and rebuild. Okay, condemned. Well, condemned means, as I guess, that they need to be like smashed, as if they never existed. So if the area is a slum, it means all the buildings are derelict, no one lives there anymore, and there is no point in having the buildings there, right? That's why they should be condemned and rebuilt. So, nice vocabulary. I think I have to add these words into knowt. Sorry, add words to knowt for me to learn them, just to learn them and to use them. By the way, I did one exercise in our homework today, and it was great. So if you can't remember the words from this page, these words, you're welcome. Check the links in the description of the channel. There are 2 links. First one is to Notion page, where I put all classwork materials as well as homework materials. And the second link will lead you to the page of knowt, which is a website where you can learn words. It's like Quizlets, but for free, like this. Okay. Work in pairs. We can't, unfortunately. But still, yeah. Let's clear everything and check if we have anything here. No. Which adjectives from exercise 2 on page 7 would you use to describe the places in exercise 1? How would you say the opposites? Let's see. Which adjectives from exercise 2 on page 7 from here, right? Would you use to describe the places in exercise 1? How would you say the opposites? Okay, so buzz, yeah, buzz. I think it's about vibrant. So if there's a real buzz about a place, it means it's vibrant. If we take the words from there. The crime rate is pretty high. There are lots of muggings and shootings. Well, I think it's about being dangerous, right? Sorry, and antonym here, opposite here is dull. And here the opposite is safe and secure, right? Right. There's a big network of buses and trams, and it all runs very smoothly. Okay. It means it's well run. Yeah, and if we're trying to find the opposite, it's congested, right? Okay. The smog is awful. You have to wear a mask or you choke on fumes. It means it's polluted, right? And if it's not polluted, what's the opposite? Just clean and clear. Clear. Can I say clear? I can say clear air, I know. Okay, it's clean. Alrighty, number 5. If you have something to add, of course, like I told you yesterday, please comment in the comment section below. I will believe till the end that I'm not alone here. The cars just crawl along most of the time, crawl along. Okay, I think next time I'll copy, I'll make a screenshot and attach it to mirror board for us to, it would be more comfortable, and I will be able to type there. The cars just crawl along most of the time. You might as well walk. It means it's congested, right? It's congested. And the opposite is well run. Yeah, right? Okay. There's a lot of conspicuous consumption with people showing off their wealth. It means the area is affluent, right? Okay. And what's the opposite? Rundown. Okay, great. I'm just so happy that I remember these words. Actually, this is the second time that I'm trying to pass this book. The first time, I didn't put all the effort possible. And this time I wanted to be better, actually. Sorry, just a bit romantic. There is not a trace of litter anywhere. Apparently, you can get fined heavily for dropping it. So it means that the place is spotless. This one, I'm sure. Spotless, and if it's not spotless, it's dirty. Yeah. Like the trash is everywhere, the rubbish is everywhere. Yeah, it's dirty. Do we have anything else? Do you remember? I didn't. No. Polluted. I think we can also say polluted because polluted can be also about not just polluted like air or water. I think it's also about polluted or not. Okay. It's polluted about rubbish as well. I'll check it in the end of the lesson or after the lesson. Okay. The area is a slum. A lot of buildings should be just condemned and rebuilt. It means that the area is run down. And if it's opposite, it's affluent. Yeah, affluent when everything is great. Okay, we did it. What other things? Question 2. I'm here. Yeah. What other things might give a place a buzz? Are there other things apart from what? What things were first? Why are we supposed to name the other? Okay, I think okay. Everything that is about entertainment, yeah. Everything to do with entertainment gives a place a buzz, right? And you just club and use night restaurant or 24/7 bar or something, yeah. So everything that makes nightlife wild and makes people have have a great time, it gives a place a buzz, yeah. Everything that people start speaking of endlessly. Well, number 3. What else might you choke on? Apart from fumes? Well, I don't know. Choke on polluted air, maybe. Choke on I don't know. If you have your own versions, please text me in the comment section. What are examples of conspicuous consumption? Well, okay, in Russia, we have a lot of this thing, actually. People in our country still love showing off and showing their wealth and health and everything, actually, their cars. Okay, so examples of conspicuous consumption. They tuningуют. So, okay, they transform, modernize, or how to say, so they rebuild their cars so that normally BMW becomes BMW, like this. I'm so sorry, but this is the only way I can explain it, because for me it makes no sense. Maybe, yeah, I don't know. So cars, okay. Cars, houses, iPhones for sure, bags made of leather, or I don't know, a baby. I'm joking. And that's like watches, everything. The kindergarten your children go to, everything. And the last part of our today's lesson, I think, is going to listening. Obviously, you can see it. We're going to listen to 2 conversations twice. The first time we listened to it for the gist, to get the whole idea. But to be it more like efficient, yeah, let's list the good and bad things you hear about each place. Okay, good and bad things about each place. So let's listen to it. Okay.
Outcomes Advanced Students Book by Hugh 2017.
Track 1. 1. How was your trip?
Great. Really amazing. Have you ever been there?
No. What's it like?
It's really wild. It took me by surprise, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah. I don't know what I expected, really. I just thought it'd be quieter. But the nightlife is totally insane.
Really?
Honestly, we went out with these people and ended up in a place at about 4 in the morning, and it was absolutely packed.
Yeah?
Seriously, you literally couldn't move. In fact, the whole city was still buzzing. You can still get stuck in traffic at that time of night.
Wow.
Actually, that was a bit of a pain. The congestion.
Really? Is it bad?
Unbelievable. You just spend hours and hours in the taxi crawling along with everyone sounding their horns. You'd be quicker walking, really.
So, Did you?
No, it's unbearably humid.
Oh,
So at least the car has aircon. Honestly, you walk out of your hotel and it's like hitting this thick wall of heat. You just die walking in that heat for any length of time.
there must be a fair amount of pollution then.
That as well. The smog is incredible. I mean, our hotel was supposed to have this amazing view, and I guess it would be on a clear day, but half the time you can hardly see a thing. And you nearly choke on the fumes when you're outside.
Sounds pretty awful. Are you sure it's so great?
Well, it does have its drawbacks, but, as I say, it just has a real buzz. Especially downtown with the skyscrapers and the neon lights flashing and the people and the noise. It's just a really, really vibrant place.
2.
What's your hometown like? It's supposed to be nice, isn't it?
It is, if you like that sort of place.
What do you mean?
It's just very conservative, you know? It's very affluent. You see loads and loads of people in fur coats and posh cars, and the streets are spotless. But it's also just incredibly dull. There's not much going on.
Right.
I know it's a bit more run down here, but at least it's more lively. There's more of a music scene, you know?
Yeah, I know what you mean. So you wouldn't consider going back to live there?
Maybe. I mean, don't get me wrong. It is a good place to live if you're bringing up kids. Everything works very smoothly and, as I say, there's not a trace of litter on the streets. So if I were to settle down, I might move back. It's just not what I want right now.
Fair enough.
Okay. So let's check it out. Okay. As for conversation 1, I heard almost only negative sides of the speaker's trip. He said that it was really wild. The nightlife was insane, absolutely. But then he started listing drawbacks only, like it was packed even at night. Okay, everything was buzzing. Yeah, I remember they got stuck in the traffic. And they couldn't walk because it was humid and hopefully, yeah, fortunately, there was aircon in the taxi. Also, the air was polluted, so there was a great smog, and he choked on fumes and everything. But the thing that he really liked about the place, as far as I got him, was that it was a real buzz. Okay, this is all I wrote. I hope it's enough. Well, the first listening is fine, so it's okay. As for the second conversation, the woman said, so in general, her attitude towards the place she lived was a bit negative. Yeah, she wouldn't like to live in such a place, and she said that it was conservative and affluent, and in these terms it was dull, nothing to do there. Run down from the other hand, on the other hand, sorry, but lively. Yeah, at the same time, and this was number one advantage, as well as the fact that it's spotless and everything works smoothly there, but not in the place that she was talking about before, but on the second place. There wasn't a trace of litter on the streets. Yeah. Well, okay. I think for today that's enough. So we'll stop here. What we have? We have pretty a lot of new words and word combinations, which I will put into knowt, as I told you already, for us and for me to learn them and to practice them. And I think we are going to do exercise 2 in workbook as well. So we did this one for today. Practicing these words, but this time let's do exercise 2 with new words, okay? Smoke and fumes, buzz, yeah, okay? That would be enough. So tomorrow we'll continue working with this listening part. And for today, that's all. Let's call it a day, right? Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, or at least found anything interesting and maybe even useful for yourself. So have a nice day. Thank you. Bye-bye.